And we are live. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
And thank you, Madius, for the follow. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not too sure, but thank you. So, Ewan is down that way somewhere working on the tunnels, and I want to try and work
Yes.
on some of our automation a little bit better too, particularly since I'm going to be making him more materials. Does that sound
Yeah,
about right?
yeah, mostly I'm probably going to need more materials soonish rather than laterish.
Right. I do have some automation done already for the components that we need, but I wanted to have some more, if that makes sense. In
Storage plus
particular, I
interface.
wanted to try and get the thermonic fabricator kind of automated.
Yeah.
So, let's look at this.
What have we got here? Glowstone, lapis, that will take 2.
Hmm.
Rutile, that will take 1. Sulfur, I think, takes. Yeah, sulfur takes 1. Same one thing we can do with that. Your rutile is just the 1. Yeah. Okay, so that's 6. Okay. Done.
Hello, Minnie. Welcome to the stream.
Hello,
Take
Minnie.
those. And now I'll need an interface.
Oh. Yeah, could you get me 6 auto assemblers?
Sure can.
I'm out of auto assemblers.
What ingredient do you think I ran out of first?
For
Auto assemblers.
I don't know what ingredients it takes.
We'll take a look
Can't
and figure
remember.
it out. I gotta find what I need though, because this is thing.
Iron? Redstone probably.
Nope. Wood.
Wood. Well, any wood should work. So there is wood in a drawer
Yeah, it is
next
moved in
to.
here. I didn't see it because I searched logs and it's under wood. Can I click on what I'm looking at? Thank you. If you can't tell, I have
Yes.
just woken up like 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
Why did I make 64 pressure plates? What is the... No! Thank you.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want 64 pressure plates,
I am 90% sure.
Mom?
90. 64 pressure plate sounds fun and all, but Ewan, where did you go?
I'm down here underneath.
Oh, you're in the other tunnel.
Yeah, go above,
Mm-hmm.
look for my name tag. You'll see the end of the things, put them at the ends.
Oh, I just handed them to you.
Uh, I need them up there.
Here,
That's the
you
point.
can hand it back and I'll go back down and do it.
Okay.
You can just hit Control Q and drop them all at once.
Nope.
Yeah?
Well, maybe my key binds didn't work. For
It's a
some reason,
vanilla
that's
thing,
not
though.
been. Yeah, no, but that's not been working in 1710 packs for me for some reason. Don't know why.
There we go.
But before you, Marv, come back a moment.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to actually get a few essence, get the essence out and put them in the first stage for each one so you can.
Okay, so rutile is one stage.
Yep. Rutile and sulfur, both one stage. Lapis and glowstone are 2 stage ones
Okay, awesome.
because they can go to blocks. Actually, sulfur might be able to go to a second stage, but I don't think we need to worry about that. Oh, maybe not. Nope. Okay. Don't look like it. To be honest, sulfur, that will be using that much of either, but hey. It happens to be in this set, so it gets wired up with this set.
There we go. Actually, I want to put these back.
Yeah, if you took out the amount you needed,
There we go.
what you can do is if you just put one in each and put the rest in here, it gets used up though.
Does it make too big of a difference? We have an infinite supply either way.
Yeah, but it's nice and neat if it's only has. Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess. Oh gosh, I have fallen. I didn't want to do that.
The other thing we can do is just take them out and just throw them on the ground, and the hop will pick them up. Okay, so that's that set done. Now I can go on to not take out the floor. Did the golem go on top or something when you?
I moved him to the top.
Okay. How did you do that? Out of
I
question.
just bumped into him.
Oh, okay. You just push him up that way.
He was jumping, so it was really easy.
Yeah, he was. Well, he's stuck on the top of the pipe. He was.
Yeah, he's not all that smart. Piping kind of
Okay.
confuses him.
Mushroom, candelus, sugarcane, and barley.
They are hay golems or straw golems, one or the other. They harvest the crops for
Straw.
us. Straw golems.
Yeah,
There you go.
among other things, they are straw ones.
Yeah, they
Okay,
can
so this one will need
basically do
4.
anything that a
This
player
next one
can
needs
to an
4.
extent.
This next one, I'll say just do 4 auto assemblers. Oh wait, no. Wait a minute. Don't need any auto assemblers. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, I've broken a flower pot.
If I don't need any auto assemblers, it's rather useful because I can just go like this. But I could move the hopper hock as well. Problem is the hopper hock does need to be next to it, so. And the golem needs to be.
Hmm.
The golem doesn't need to be attached to them. We can move those, I suppose. Oh, this will work. Storage path. Interface. That sets up that drawer. I'm just hoping the golem doesn't get stuck on the pipe. Oh, you're actually doing A2 auto crafting.
I am.
Okay.
I'm sick
It
of
needs
having
a
to craft
CPU and
these
stuff.
connector thingies. They're like glass tubes. They're an absolute pain because they're weird. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I might need more
And I
purple.
figure we're gonna start on this soon anyway, so I might as well get a quick and dirty thing set up for it.
Yeah. It's just you do need a crafting CPU as well.
Yep, I have the resources for it though.
Right. Good. Right. Can you now pull Yeah. Can you pull melons out of the
Your limbs?
melons?
Oh, melons. Let's see.
Oh wait. No, you won't. I haven't given power yet. That's well. I knew I was missing something. I haven't put power across these. No, that's not the right one.
Sitting here trying to think about what you're talking about with your limbs. I had no idea.
Power to the first. Well, it came online and then it went offline. Okay, that's.
Thank you for the pickaxe, Minnie.
Are you having power problems with the network?
Nope. Yes. Just started.
It is power problems with the network because it's also causing chain networks to have.
You can request it, Minnie. Let's see. The energy cube has plenty of power in it.
Yeah, there is a. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's flashing up.
Yeah, that's whenever I remove items.
Okay. Okay, that could just be it resyncing. That's okay.
No, it's actually running out of power. I'm looking at the controller and it only has 320 RF in it.
Okay, I'll come in that one. I'll come have a look. Okay, so there is a buffer on that controller, and you can overload the buffer, but I'm very surprised if this network is doing that, even with all the devices on power and off it. So that said, we could upgrade the energy cube to the next one. That might help.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, so I need another what's I need some more enriched iron. Do we have more enriched iron at the moment?
Not that I'm aware of. Smelt. Melt. Thank you. Enriched iron shouldn't be too hard though.
Oh no, it's not. It's just coal and iron in the metallurgic infuser.
Yeah,
What I'm
Ewan was
getting
telling me
is
about that, and that's part of what the event is for later. Come on. Thank you.
did Minnie put something in minutes? Let's get up your minutes stream so I can read. Yeah, you run out of power when I pull out 54 items. I don't get a full stack of 64.
Sadness.
So that's interesting. There's a load of coal already in here. Okay, so
Oh gosh, I've fallen again.
oh wait, no, I need to make it into dust first. Russian factory. Do you want this silicon, love?
What about it?
There's a whole lot of silicon here that's in the question factory. Should I just put it in the system or?
Yeah. Oh, I just woke up like half an hour ago now. Yeah, my sleep schedule has been a bit off lately. So I woke up 5 minutes before stream was supposed to start.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that the energy cube isn't looking at this isn't outputting fast enough because it can only output a maximum of 320 RF a tick in the basic one. I think that's the entire problem. Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
And every time I put 54 items in or out, it goes off.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Especially when you're dealing with stacks.
Okay, so do I have to tell it to export, or will the interface not export? Because it's given it the items, crafted the first
The
one.
the interface has a buffer in it.
Yeah. But
That
the
buffer has a little bit of storage, I think. Oh wait, no, if you're doing it as a pattern, if you're
Yeah.
doing it as a pattern, you also need an export bus on it.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Sorry, import bus, not export, import bus. Bring it back into the system.
Because
You
the items are
don't if
sitting
you.
in there ready to craft.
If I want to pipe items into a network, I can just pipe them into an interface and they will go in.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than use an import bus, or I could pipe them into a chest and then use an import bus. An import bus pulls out of an inventory, is what it does into the system. Right, so I should have raw iron. I need some more coal.
How are we out of cobblestone? There's 288 there. What is this?
There's cobble in a drawer over here.
No,
There's
the system's
55.
just being stupid. There's cobble right there and it doesn't see it.
Oh, okay. And so it's a hole. To be honest, Minnie, it gets noisier at the weekends because most people do move it to the weekends before and after. But yes, but my event includes fireworks.
I
There we
made
go.
an
We've got
export
some.
bus. Thank you. That's what I wanted to make. Import bus.
I would actually say don't actually attach anything until we fix the buffering issues into the network, but just a point because every device you attach uses more power out of that buffer.
Fair enough.
So, energy. Right, okay, so that's working to that point. Okay, so I need some iron chipsets. Do we have iron chipsets?
Should.
Not seeing any.
Okay, that'd be a no then. I've got it. Hold on.
You got both, okay.
Yep. How many do you need?
8, I think. Might be more than that, but let's just make a load. And
Doesn't this look incredible?
yeah, but you saw the screenshots I sent, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting this to get rather much bigger. Am
Yeah,
I right?
probably.
I'm
Particularly
expecting a
since,
7.
here, check this out. Like, you can have multiple of them set up, and I can export the materials for each of them into it.
Yeah, and any that currently have materials, will the lasers split between equally? So
Yep. And that works out really, really well because I can set it up to craft all of them, tell an AE exporter or material thingy, to just import or export the
did you
materials
hit
into
me?
it and then import. I did. Import the output. And it'll work. And it'll be beautiful.
Why did that not? Right.
Our two
So
countries have been undergoing their separate but tangentially related train wrecks for 3 years now, and I may have fallen a bit behind on keeping up with your side of the pond for the past 2 weeks. That is a very nice way of putting it.
yeah, not inaccurate. I need some
I'm just
steel.
trying to put
Could
items
you get me
in.
some? Oh, I got some steel plate there. Yeah, I'm. What else do I need for my energy key? Enriched and an energy tablet. Oh,
You and I
I need
fixed
the
it.
tablet.
I literally just connected the wire on the back of it. We don't have to deal with it now.
Oh yeah, that will help. I still want the buffer.
Right, that's valid, but now we don't have to deal with it while we're trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Go
Right.
grab that gold I was smelting. Oh, gold.
1, 2, 3, 4. That said, I'm pretty much almost there with it. So advanced golden. Okay.
Hey, that crafting system seems to work already. Really, really simple.
Oh yeah. As long as you left a hole here.
I did.
Okay.
I do need to set it up to where it turns off though, because it's currently constantly using power to keep that glass liquid.
Can you take a block of iron or a block of iron and stick it on by the wolf's head or something, please?
Why?
Just stick it somewhere.
Okay.
That might be 2. Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong button. I needed something magnetic. Hence iron.
Here, I'll fix the hole.
If you do that on the pipe side, it'll probably break on the pipe when it lands.
Probably.
Because the pipe's going out like a tile entity.
Nope, we're good.
Okay. It certainly was a possibility. Yes. So, basic energy cube, advanced energy cube, and bam.
Happy? I've fallen down there 5 times just this stream. Have your iron block back.
The iron block worked, didn't it?
Yes, but you had to cheat that, or you got to cheat that, and I never had the chance.
I didn't cheat it.
You didn't have to walk all the way back down there to the teleporter. I had to, every time I fell down that hole.
So you can do, if you want to become an Electromaster, you get Electromaster skills, you'll be able to get attracted to iron blocks.
Not importing you in.
Where are you?
I'm behind it. Come over here.
Oh, over there. Down here.
This cube isn't
Okay.
inputting.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was sorting that out.
Yeah, but I'm setting it to the right side, and it's not doing anything.
That's transporter config. So. No. No.
Got it.
There we go. No, that was me. I worked out which side it was now.
I was on the right side, and I was changing it with my configurator, and I placed
Yeah,
the
your
cable back.
configurator is set to items,
Charge
not
items?
energy.
Charge and discharge items.
Your configurator's got multiple modes. Let's just put it this way. You can go through. It was probably, I don't think it was. I was doing it with the side config in here. I chose the right one.
But you charge items?
From the configurator, you can do all sorts with the configurator.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm gonna go disconnect the back of this now. There we go.
So this is 1.28 KRF for ticket key now output. So.
Which should be enough to keep up with the ME controller for a while.
Yeah, well, the ME controller's 16, so you might want to upgrade it again, but you know. Right, let's go back down to where I was.
There's a teleporter over here, Ewan.
Yeah, I just remembered that. But I also wanted to check this cable all the way down.
Yeah, it's not the best looking cable.
But it's also still flashing on and off. Oh, that's when I'm moving. Yeah, it doesn't record correctly when I'm moving.
No, it doesn't. It takes a second to update, and then it doesn't update by the time you see the next one, so it's weird.
Well, no. It's not. I'm not sure necessarily. I think it's just not updating at all when you're moving. Okay, so that's working. That's working. That's working. Right, I need a cable there. That's working. Oh, we should be able to pull pumpkin. You should be able to pull pumpkins out the actual system and put them in the thing now.
That might even be worth to just do an export bus.
Well, yeah. Just check they're all showing in the system first.
222K. Okay.
Perfect.
I'm gonna get a cable over there for him.
Yeah. Raise red, light grey dye, pink dye. Oh, I needed more purple cable. To be honest, I would prefer it be a button at the bottom as rather than that lever as well.
Yeah, but now you have to have it like stick out of the ground.
Well, no, you can still push a button on the side if you wanted. Just more awkward.
You have to lean more though. We're out of
But why
fluix.
don't you move it to next to one of these crap sand pillars and put the button on the pillar?
Because then it's a farther trek.
No,
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about then.
I'm thinking the pillars that are holding up the second floor of the.
Oh, we could.
They're right next to them. It's not really going to be a farther trek. It's 2 blocks in the opposite direction, but that's to where my cable hole is. But
If you want
I
to.
figured that was. I figured that was relatively minor issue.
I don't really mind where it is right now. Okay, there's that. Redstone and Curtis quartz.
Do I have another, or is that it all? And I might actually. Yeah, that's the last one. I'm also considering whether it should be on the side instead of on top. Yeah, let's move it to the side.
Thank you, fluix crystals. And let's see, we need you, and these in here. There we go. These should be able to bring our signal all the way down. Let's bring it up against this edge here. Up,
Right.
please.
Oh, I haven't filled that back in. And yeah.
What's up?
Could you bring down 6 facades? Cable facades.
Mm-hmm. Just need to get these pumpkins exporting. We're actually almost out.
Make that 12 cable facades.
There we go. We now have pumpkins exporting.
Oh no, 6. No, 6 should be enough.
What do you want them to be?
I don't really care. I just want them so that the cable runs actually solid. Get my drift?
Mm-hmm.
And also I have to
Where am I putting them?
over here. Basically it's just so that the oh wait, it should be an 8. There's this one as well. It's just
I've
so
brought
that
like a
when
stack and
the
a half. We're good.
okay.
They're
It's
ridiculously
basically
cheap to make.
yeah, it's basically just so the golems don't get stuck on it. Oh, I haven't made a run down to this one, have I? Forgot about this one, huh?
Can I actually do this? Thank you.
Yeah, I know they're not as all that expensive to make cable facades. It's just I did specify a number and that was more. I didn't consider. As long as I've got a couple of channels, I do.
Thank you, previous Orca. This is a very, very fun mod pack.
That said, I was also considering moving this drawer because I've noticed it's not always picking up all the poison potatoes.
Okay.
I was considering moving it slightly.
Particular reasons why you shouldn't move it?
Oh wait, no, I already fixed it. I remember I fixed it so it did push up all the potatoes. Already done that. Without moving the drawer. Don't bother about the first. Don't. I told you I was going to change, adjust the power runs. Let's adjust the. Let's adjust these power runs. There's no reason for them to be over the top like that. So what I can do is I can take that out. I need to put the facade back. Especially being that we've got a thing here. All I have to do for the power, put that on the side, put a piece of cable there.
Nice.
And that way it's underneath instead. And we can do the same on this one. And also, no point doing all the facades going down because we're going to hide those in a minute.
Yeah, it started to be an accident, and then I just kind of went with it.
What's that?
Because I don't actually have an easy way to remove the facades.
Oh, I do. It's called the Certus Quartz wrench.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Up. See? That will come off as well.
So there are a lot of facades that are placed in between cables too.
Yeah, I have noticed a few of those. So that one can come, that one can come, that one can come.
Okay, cool. Did you want to get this one?
Okay. Oh, right, yeah, that's one. Fill in this hole. Okay. And we'll build down at the other end. I'm down this one now. Can you make me some more light blue cable?
Yep. The smart cable.
Yes. I always use smart cable. It's because then I can just look at it and I can see the channels and stuff. It just makes it so much easier when doing this. Tin, okay, and also can you bring down a auto assembler?
Mm-hmm.
Just the
How soon
one.
are you to connecting cotton?
I don't think it's this one, I think it's the next one. Is that actually cotton you need or wool?
Both.
Okay. Yeah, it's the next one. I'm gonna need more purple smart cable as well. Oh right, I thought wasn't there a... Did you take out the wool auto assembler that was down here?
Was there
Oh
one?
no, it's on the other. It's on the other side. Yeah, there is one. I think it's turned off at the moment, but I'm like, I might as well connect up an auto assembler if there's one already here.
Where are you?
Underneath. Give me a moment, I'll come. I'm not underneath that side, I'm underneath the other one. Not sure I needed quite that much blue. Actually, can you take a stack of this back and make it purple?
Hmm? Coming back with some purple. Where did you go?
I'm on top at the moment.
Ah! I can never figure it out. Hi, purple.
Now I'm going back underneath.
All I have to block your path is melons, so be prepared to pick up some melons. So what do you think about repurposing that area under the hill as a CPU unit for crafting?
Yeah, well, that's what I had considered, not just necessarily CPUs, but
Like
various
just the
things.
whole crafting setup. Since it's
Yeah,
a
all
big
sorts of stuff.
area that we have that's close to it. I think that sounds pretty fair to me.
That's blue. The blue one. What is the time?
It is 10:25 for me, so 3:25 for you, if I'm not mistaken.
My computer decided that was a good time to freeze up for a second. Okay, 3:30. So we've got about 40, 35 minutes. Yeah, because you're on a tight time schedule.
Hmm?
You're on a tight time schedule.
We are. Because since I didn't get anything done this morning, I have an hour to get entirely ready for work.
Yeah.
It's only a 5-hour shift, so it's not too big of a deal.
Oh, great.
What's up?
Golem. Oh, Golem fell down the hole.
That sounds terrifying. I don't know if that's the right word. Horrible. Something. Not a good thing.
More just annoying. Just very annoying that they keep falling down the hole.
Maybe don't give them a hole to fall down? Can you equal exchange a pipe in place?
Possibly, but I wouldn't try it.
Might crash the world.
There are so many things that could go wrong being that it's tile entity we're talking about here.
Fair enough.
Just not worth trying. Anyway, you should have access to wool and cotton. Specifically wool, because most the thing isn't full yet.
I have cotton, but I don't have cotton, but I have wool, so we're good.
Yeah. I say, are you the cotton? As I say, the thing isn't full of wool yet, so you've got 4 cotton in the system, and every
Well,
time
that
you
will allow
get
me to
to...
make more smart cables, so that sounds good to me. Hmm. Are we gonna move these vishrooms anywhere?
Yes, I plan to move those down here. I actually plan to move the Thorncrest stuff down here eventually.
Okay.
But I want to get everything else sorted first.
Fair enough. I think we have space for it, right?
We should do. Well, I got some facades. I need a few more of those facades down now.
How many?
Give me a moment. Oh. But I just put one where I didn't want it. So I need at least 4. I'm going to need more than that.
Should I just give you the
8.
stack of them?
No, because I've got loads of other stuff in my inventory.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like...
I have
Actually,
30
there you go.
left.
How many free things do I have on this sub-network? Oh, plenty of channels free. Do you want to be down here?
Probably not. But I can't get out now, so...
You can if you go all the way to the end.
Well, you had a block in the way.
Oh.
I had to break it.
Did you throw... You got the facades, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Stick them on.
Now you will not get trapped on the cable. Good job.
Yeah. And I've got to put the one back for the... So you're not also not harvesting any more cotton because... Ease. Right, so that's the whole of the bottom section done.
Awesome. Now we just have to double it for the top.
Well, it's not even double that. It's... This is the thing, is... Because most of the top ones, I don't actually need auto assemblers on or anything, do we?
But that means you're going to need more facades.
Yeah, a
But
couple.
that's the cheap part, so we're good there.
Yeah.
The
I
one
mean,
I'm
there
really
are some
excited about having
essences here,
access
but
to up here is the nether essence. And the fire, water,
yeah.
and earth essence.
But yeah, the mob essences I'm not going to put auto assemblers on because most of them have other things.
Right, but like those essences that I mentioned have a lot of crafting recipes to do with some of the automation that we're doing now. Like nether essence for
Yeah.
quartz, the sand and cobblestone for fire,
Oh
water,
yeah,
and
no, I
earth.
didn't say.
So it's going to make it nice and easy to get those materials. We're going to need one for
Yeah, I'm not
the
going to worry about that.
essence dust.
Well, I was considering not even bothering with that because do we need any more essence dust at the moment anyway?
Probably not.
Being that
And
it's
we could
mostly used
technically
to make
set
new
that up to
seeds.
craft with AE,
Yeah, but it's only really used for new seeds.
right?
Do we need to make any new seeds?
Why are there two
Being that we
golems
got
here?
uh give me a moment. I need to get my golem monsters bow out and see what the... Okay. It says I'm right. Take the bow.
hmm
They're your golems. Right click on them. You see where the yellow thing is? The white thing? Are they
Yeah?
both in the same place?
Yes, right here.
Okay, do you have 2 slots free in your inventory?
I do.
Right, shift left click with the bow on one's golems.
Got it. I think he duplicated, because I did not place 2 here.
I'm wondering how to got them myself, but for some reason there were two, and they don't just duplicate. So,
Hmm.
but I
Well, we
also
have a
found
free golem,
places.
so I'm gonna set him up here. I'll have him when we need him next time.
Do you want to give me my bell back?
There you go.
Um. Well, I wasn't going to. I was actually going to suggest we don't set them up because we got columns for everything up there as well, and we can possibly use them for something else.
I'll need that bell back then.
Well, I could do that, couldn't I? Now,
Why
if
can
you
you steal
don't,
my golem?
I can because I can take a golem. I can't
Change it.
change
Okay.
its parameter.
Why are you walking back down that way, Ewan?
Mm, I don't know. I should be running pipes up the thing, but
Like, if you want to go home, we have a teleporter.
yeah, with an annoying lever on
I like the lever.
it.
Like, what's wrong with it?
Anyway, I will be back in just a moment. I need to pop to the little men's room, as you like to call it.
Okay, see you in a moment.
Okay.
Something is stealing my cobblestone, I think.
Uh, maybe.
I keep getting, like, those, particle effects from the,
Oh, if there's a thing around somewhere, it will try to take it. It won't necessarily take it. You'll
it'll
see the
fail.
particle
Okay.
effects.
Yeah.
You see the particle effects, and then it fails, and that's
Hmm.
basically it. Couldn't take it.
Okay, fair enough. So, yep, I'm clearing this area out so we can have a space for our crafting for our applied energistics 2. The idea is that we can come through here and get kind of a repeatable thing for each type of crafting. Um, so it'd be for regular crafting table crafting, then for machine crafting, things like the furnace or things like the thermonic thingy that makes the glass tubes. Um, if we can get all of those sorted out in here, then we can just kind of go down each wall and down the middle and set up enough crafting ingredients and crafting machines to actually be able to just summon them on command. And it'll be really nice because then we can really start pushing in this world and getting things done. Um, I set up a little bit of one earlier and I tore it down because it's small and it's stupid and it's in a really bad spot and it's better to keep everything together. So I want to get a little bit of a CPU bank set up down here for crafting so that we can have multiple things crafting at once and they can be faster. The better crafting CPUs you have, the more you can craft at once and the faster they can actually calculate the steps. It's kind of a weird way to gate it, I think, but it works pretty well at the end of the day because you have to put more resources into getting a more complicated crafting setup. So complicated means you have multiple steps. So for example, if I wanted to have it smelt gold from gold ore, then craft glass or craft sand, then smelt the sand into glass, then put that into my thermonic thing, then that would be a multi-step crafting process. If I only have one crafting CPU, it can only do each of those steps one at a time. If I had multiple, then it could do all of those steps at once and then use each material as it came. And that is a more complicated crafting process that can be a lot better to have because then you can run multiple things at once, even if they're not for the same material. So that's kind of the plan here. I do need to finish that tunnel, but I forgot to check the Y height that I needed to go to, so I wasn't sure if I got the right one, and Ewan pulled me away. So once I'm done on this wall, we'll hit F3, check the Y height, and go finish that tunnel. And there's that. Back down this way. Hello. Fix the hole. And perfect. What's the Y height? 50, no, 82. It's so weird seeing such small numbers here when on Capecraft I'm all the way in like 20,000. Ewan, you're not allowed to be AFK. Okay, what are we at here? 80, so we need to go up by 2 blocks. I need a shovel. Do I have a proper shovel? I don't. Now I don't know where the wall lines up either. So this is going to be kind of fun. Oh, I think that's the floor right there. Check that out. Okay, that actually works pretty well. Mine those out and mine these out. Now that we've got wool, we can come back up this way, out this door. We're going to craft some more smart cables. Because we need them. These can go back in, those can go, these can go, that can go. Smart cable. So we want you, and you, and you. Okay, so now we need quartz. Okay, so this is where it gets to be interesting. We have to go all the way back down, grab the nether essence, craft more quartz. And this is why Ewan's been working on this part of it. Because every time we've needed more materials, whether it be cobblestone or quartz or gold, we've had to come all the way down here and grab the essence for it. And that's a bit of a pain when you're having to get things in a very large scale. I don't know why my mic decided to do that, but we're gonna go with it. Anyway, so yeah, this is used to make quartz, like so. We're gonna throw those in there and grab the quartz we need. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 7. So now I need 7 stacks of redstone. That's aluminum, not redstone. Split this in half. We can find something that's splittable in half. Go. And we should be able to line these up. And one more. And I need to throw some of this back in there. Perfect. And now I can come down here where we have pre-charged Certus quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Now we're going to make 14 stacks of charged Certus. Or charged, no, just regular Fluix. Here it goes. I'm gonna pop. Beautiful. Hmm.
Okay. I'm back. Right.
Hello. Welcome back.
The other thing is we don't have down here is chunk loading yet, do we?
Right. Okay, so I just ran into something really interesting. I
And
threw 7 stacks of quartz, redstone, and charged Certus quartz into a puddle of water. It stopped about halfway through, and so I threw the rest of the half in. And it seems I have 14 stacks, but I somehow have 2 charged Certus quartz left over.
yeah, let's do that.
So the math is broken somewhere. Those can go there, and all of these can go in here.
We're gonna need more purple table. All right, no, that's not what I wanted. Up. No,
You got glowstone connected, right?
should be.
Awesome.
Whether you've got, you should have both blocks in the space, I would imagine. Glowstone.
Oh, I think it just broke that. I can go there. The teleport to the crops may not work now.
What did you do?
I broke the redstone trying to dig a tunnel.
So going to the crops might not work.
So coming
Do
back
I need
should
to
be fine.
Do I need to come and fix it then?
Possibly.
Yeah, coming back will be fine because it's only sending out at least the redstone. The 4.
Does subnetworking work with crafting?
It's more complicated. It can be done. I've done it before. It's a lot more complicated because you need. So here, what we're doing. I've used subnetworking for parts of crafting many a times. Depends on
Okay.
what you're doing. What we're doing here is we're literally only doing on-demand storage at the end of the day. On-demand storage is the easiest way of doing subnetworking
Right.
because all it is an interface and a storage bus, and the storage bus pulls when needed through the interface.
Right.
And the interface just exposes the whole of the inventory on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it works very much like a storage bus attached to any other inventory at that point.
Right.
Right, now exporting, you can use export bus to export across what you need, and you can use an interface to export across on demand. So what I've done before is I've used an interface to export on demand into a chest. I suppose you could do that into another interface, back to back, and then had that go and do things from the chest into other things with a storage bus on the chest or an import bus on the chest into another network. I've
Okay.
done it that way. Doing it with actual molecular users, that gets even more complicated again. This is the way they work.
Right.
Is it possible? Yes. Is it more complex? Yes. What I will do is I will probably set up something for purifying for doing the crystal growth with the purifier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I needed to. Let's put that back for now. What I've done for the cable is I've done this. Muff, what do you
Yep.
think of me?
That
And then
looks
we can
fine.
just facade it. We can facade it back up so it looks like a pillar still.
Yeah. And then put a
And if you
facade
want,
underneath since it'll be running down both sides.
well, if you want, we can actually build a floor ceiling layer in there,
Yeah. That would be fine.
and then we can facade it with the same as the ceiling layer so it will match us.
I mean, this cracked sand isn't going to be here forever either, so.
Yeah, whatever we use for the ceiling layer, as I said, we can
By the
do
way, coming
facades
back down
first.
here does work.
Oh, you've put it on the side there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that will work, but we can make it slightly more efficient. Take that off. Do you just use a wand, by the way, on the end bits? How do you get? You have to come down.
Yep. It's right here.
Back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move that one to there.
Yeah, I broke the block here, and I didn't realize it had redstone on it.
The redstone crystal. Yeah, but the redstone crystals can be on the side, which means you can do like
So
that.
I got this far with the crafting room, and I'm sitting here thinking we're gonna run out of channels if I do this wrong.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it quite like this.
yeah, this
Uh,
I'm gonna move. It's not gonna stay there.
the first thing I'm going to say, dense cable.
Okay.
Right. So actually, first of all, is get more controllers
Okay.
and extend them straight down.
Like that?
You can go up to. You can actually go up into a row of 7 controllers. Going down.
Well, I've completely fallen, so could you drop me down some blocks? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to mine through all of this sand. Thank you.
So
How
yeah,
many
I
blocks down
suggest
you want me to go?
6. You want 6 more controllers. They need to all be end to end now connected, and it makes one big controller.
Need more pure fluics.
Probably it's going to be. It's a little bit of crafting. You can make the controller a lot bigger than this. It has to fit into a 7x7 cube, but you can make controllers pretty big. So yeah, this I will actually also make later. Of how to make pure fluids. There is a way of doing that with that stuff. I don't like doing it with that. I prefer have the actual single block growth chamber. But, or I can do it with.
Understandable.
I can do it the old-fashioned way with that. It's so much easier with a single block chamber.
Can I not use a water can to place water?
No, you probably have to use a bucket. Do you want me to get you a bucket of water, Muff?
I have one, hold on.
I mean, I'm at the water now. I have a bucket in my hand.
Got it.
I could have easily I could have easily grabbed the water and come back because I spent the time telling.
I mean, there was a fluid tank in the system, there was a bucket in the system.
By the way, the whisper weed is turned on. I've done that for a reason, so I collect aspects as I walk by it.
Yeah, I was a bit stupid with this cable placement, if you can't tell.
Yeah. And that's why I came down here was for more purple cable.
I have some smart cable in my inventory.
Is
Here.
it purple?
No, but you can dye it.
Yeah, you threw my set in the plant pots.
Nice.
Another stack of purple.
55.0%. I'm gonna go grab a pop. Be right back. Cats, get off my kitchen area. Not where you're supposed to be. You know, I woke up this morning and half my green screen was torn down. I think I'm starting to figure out why.
The cats.
The cats, yes.
Little hellions on feet, aren't
Yeah. It's literally
they?
held up with packing tape right now because I could not find my staple gun. It's working pretty well, all things considered. Surprised I managed to pull staples out of the ceiling, though.
One, two.
Yay! Pure Flux Crystal.
Okay, so I'm going to need to subnetwork somewhere.
I know I've done that before. I don't know what it's yelling about.
It's catching up. As I say, something you did in the wrong order, so it hadn't triggered one, so now it's catching them all up. So I need to subnetwork before this one. Storage bus. Interface.
And
Sports fiber.
16.
Take up this
Beautiful.
cable.
Okay, I have 6 more controllers.
Nice.
Hey, there we go. Okay, we have a 7 tall piece of controller. Don't know what I'm
Are you
supposed to do
sure?
with it though.
Right, it all connected okay?
Yeah, it all connected okay.
Good. You get a connected texture thing with it.
Yep. How's it on your end?
Give me a moment. A golem fell down a hole. Oh, he's found his way back up. Good. This is the problem with having holes in the floor here.
Oh, we have nether essence up here.
We might do. Oh, he fall down again. We'll
Or I
come
may have
back up
brought
in
that
a
up
moment.
myself. I don't know. I ended up bringing like an
No,
inventory up.
I'm connecting a load of stuff, so it's quite possible I've connected another essence. Yeah, probably. You should have nether wart now as well.
Yes.
As I say, I've literally just done a whole of one part of the top, one side of the top.
Well, if you've done one side and that side included the nether essence, the other side has the
Yeah,
nether wart.
no, it doesn't. It's the same side as nether essence, isn't it?
I don't think so. If it is, then my mind is broken. But what else is new?
Yeah, no, it is the same size as the nether essence.
Okay,
Nether
there we
wart and
go.
nether essence are the same size, along with some of the witchery stuff. Right, so that's that side done, other than facades. Go away, spider. I'm trying to dig a hole. Do
No,
you
holes
want
are
to
not
die?
allowed.
Do you want to die by hitting me while I dig a one by one hole that you're not going to fit through anyway, spider?
Yes, please. What else would it want? That's the point in Minecraft. Just kill things that don't want to live.
Oh, this is going to be purple going up as well. Interesting.
Okay, I have 16 dense cable.
Right, perfect. Let me just finish connecting this up and I'll be with you anyway.
I don't think we have much time left though.
Okay, well, we can finish it off next time, but I'm almost done here, so.
I don't think 16 dense cable is going to be enough. I'm going to need at least twice that. Back to crafting.
Probably, you're getting quite a lot.
I need more glass though.
Mhm.
Hmm. That's what I meant to do. Place the sand. Again. No, not the crushing factory. This one. That is slower than I thought. Go back down here.
When I say I'm almost done, I just have to place a couple of these. Oh, you missed out on one of the facades on the lower level, by the way.
I did?
Yeah,
They looked like they were all placed to me.
no, there's one that needs facades that isn't. So just
Hmm.
I was just by it. I pretty much fell on it for various reasons, but
That one, that one, that one.
right. So other than facades, that's all should be connected.
Okay, issue. I don't think I can make any more dense cable.
Why not?
I am out of wool.
Okay, well I got more smart cable in my inventory, so when I get back up, there we go.
It's not made out of smart cable.
Oh, it's made out.
It's made out of
That
covered
means.
cable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the sad part.
This is sort of why I did say we're going to need a lot of wool, didn't I?
Yeah.
This is what I knew we would need a lot of wool. I didn't think the crops would be enough. Oh,
Hi,
that only
sheep.
does one at a time. Can we?
Yeah, it's 4 covered cable into 1 dense cable. And 1
Yeah.
covered cable is 1 wool. Hey, we have 1 wool. We can make a 1/4 of a dense cable.
Okay, well, I can at least explain to you what happens now.
Okay.
Okay? So each side of a controller, each individual block, each face of that block has 32 channels
Which is enough for a
where your
dense
dense.
cable.
Right. You can color your dense cables, so you can put 2 dense cables next to each other, different colors.
This
So you can
basic
have another one
Fluix
running
one
under
will
the other.
connect to all, so it's not a good idea to use.
Yes, fluids will connect all. And so we can have lots and lots of channels back here anyway.
Now, if I were to set up another set of controllers in this room, would they then add more channels, or would it still be limited to that
No,
32?
we limit it out 32. But what you could do is stretch out this way with more controllers as well.
Okay, but only to how far?
Right, the maximum is 7 by 7 by 7 by cube of controllers.
Okay.
Everything's got to fit. Everything's one got to be contiguous and fit
Thank you for
the
the follow,
thing.
Bridled Yak. Happy to have you.
And I would have to double check on a couple of things about the way 1.7.10 does things. So I know with later versions after 1.8, basically as long as they're contiguous and within the 7 by 7 by 7 cube, all the controllers will work as one controller.
And thank you for the follow, Gaming Ghost. Happy to have you. Sadly, this is a private world. There's not really much that we can do because it's privately hosted and it's not a pack meant for like massive amounts of people. Very hard to
Yeah.
manage that on this one. So a 7 by 7 by 7 cube, which is ridiculous. And then each side of that 7 by 7 by 7 cube would
What?
have 32 channels.
Okay. So here's the thing. I said it has to fit within a 7 by 7 by 7 cube. So if you come back down a moment.
Oh, so you can have more surface area than that.
Yeah, because I could put 2 lines, one underneath and one above. And then I can have them connect through. And then I can use something called peer-to-peer buses. And peer-to-peer buses can take 32 channels and compress them all into one. So what you can do is you can take a controller, stick peer-to-peer buses on it.
This just reminds me of a brain where like the amount of surface area matters, so you end up making a special shape so that it's has more surface area. I don't know. No, I would not. I really hate quizzes, particularly online ones. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be using dense cable to get all of that stuff over there.
Yep. And I've just explained a whole lot about how controllers can work. Like I said, it's basically as long as they're all connected together into a contiguous thing. Yeah. And what another thing I've seen is actually two controllers intertwined, where one's controlling the outer peer-to-peer network and the other one's controlling all the items on the network.
Okay.
That's a clever trick because you need to power the peer-to-peer buses, and that's has a set of channels. And then the network they all connect to is also then each one of those gets 32.3. So that's another kind of sub-networking thing you've got is the peer-to-peer stuff.
Okay. Hmm.
So yeah, you can get quite advanced with some of the things we can do at A2 channels. The channel limitation isn't as bad as people first think when you start using some of these more advanced techniques.
Right. It just requires you to think about it and actually work with it rather than just kind of do what you want.
Yeah, things like this sub-network, like
The
all
problem
that
with that,
storage is
though,
on a
is,
single.
like you said, the subnetwork is kind of laggy. You can't
It's
do
not
it on
that.
this large of a scale if you're doing it on a big server.
Oh, well, you can, but you don't want all the players doing it on a large scale on a big server.
Right,
One
but
player, you're probably not going to notice that.
right, one player is fine. But the issue is every player is going to want to use the mod to the fullest extent.
Well, the other thing you can say is you can sub-network, but only one layer deep, say.
Okay.
Now, if I actually put a controller in those sub-networks, I can have the 32 channels on each one if I wanted.
Right.
Or actually, I can have more than that
And
within the
that would make it
sub-network.
quite a bit easier. It's just more expensive.
Well, it's more expensive to do because, yeah, it's got to start using dense cables and stuff. The
And
other
then, of
thing is
course, you
I
need
could
the
actually...
controller and all of that.
The other thing I could do is just do a peer-to-peer cable and have all 32 channels coming up to here.
Okay. Well, on that
So
note, do you think it's time to switch over?
right, let's say I want to be ready to go at courtside. Yep, that will be
Okay.
perfectly fine time. Just give us time to start the packs up. So quit on that. Hit play on that.
Are you kidding me? I don't actually have
What's the
Sprout
problem?
installed. What?
Don't?
No, I don't. I don't know why.
Huh. You want to quickly install it then?
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's just, I don't know why I don't have it.
Okay, I've got a few things to... Not working? Or you did something wrong?
I did something wrong. I'm trying to fix it.
You're doing it with the zip file, are you? Or...
Yeah, I was hoping I could just link the download link, and no, it didn't like it.
You can, you got to get the right link. You got
Yeah,
to
I
make
don't
sure
want to
you get
mess
the
with
right
that right
one.
now. I'm just going to
Of
download it
course, false.
myself.
Yeah.
I know that
You
there is
want
a
the
way to get that specific link, but
you want the actual link that links to the zip file.
hmm
So if you grab that particular one, it works fine.
Okay, let's get that.
And remember, you might want to turn off chunk anime. Actually, I'd recommend you turn off chunk animator. Alright, it should be installed. That's the good news.
I'm just gonna leave it with chunk animator for now.
That's the thing is I would recommend you turn it off.
Yeah, I turned it off. Like that's
Yeah,
all I'm gonna
okay.
turn off for right now. I'm not gonna worry about the other ones that I had turned off.
Yeah. For what we're doing, I doubt the other ones will be too much of a problem.
I can't even remember them off the top of my head. I know chunk animator was a big one though.
Yeah, trunk animator is a big one.
I think I had dynamic surroundings turned off, but I've been thinking about turning it back on. Welcome back,
Yeah,
Minnie.
I have that one on.
Yeah, I turned it off because we were having all of those FPS problems at our base, and I was wondering if it was part of that, and I just never bothered turning it back on. That was my thing with it.
Where's my... Oh, it's over here. The window I want.
Okay, so that's launching up. I'm quite frustrated that I don't have that installed, so I moved all of my files over to a different partition to where I could keep my streams and stuff to like one side of the disk and everything else on another one because I am trying to figure out how much space I'm actually dedicating to my backlog of streams. And I must have deleted it by accident somehow. I don't know how.
Okay.
Yeah, like now my disk 3 is just streams, recording, and Corsair logs, which I need to delete those. So that's done. Okay, almost done.
Dash replace. Yeah. Wait, I've got this saved in my...
So I have no idea what Ewan is planning here. He just like messaged me when I was streaming the other day, if I wanted to do this tomorrow, then he corrected to today on Friday.
Well,
So
no, I actually gave the right day. I gave the 5th. Somehow you accidentally looked up the 5th and found Wednesday.
oh, huh.
I don't know how that happened, but
I've been running
I was
very,
like,
very low on sleep lately. I woke up at 3 in the morning yesterday for no reason. Didn't get to sleep until 11 last night. So that's probably how.
okay.
Yeah, I need to get that sorted out.
I'm just going to do that for you. So we're currently day. We're not going to be day for long, but
Do you want it to be day or nighttime?
don't worry about it.
It's like, don't worry about it.
Seriously,
You'll figure it out later.
don't worry about it. Not just that you'll figure it out later. I have a whole load of stuff already. I've been busy over the weekend setting it all up.
Yeah, I've been seeing you get on now and then. It's been nice. So I'm wondering what the
Yeah,
server test things were. That's my thing.
the
On
server
Wednesday last week. Like, the server said test like 4 times.
Not sure. Not sure. I don't think I ever needed to say test anywhere. No, don't know, because most of the stuff I'm doing ends up being there are some command blocks and stuff being used there.
Fair
Only
enough.
because it's so much easier doing it this way than doing it all with vanilla, for several reasons.
Well, it wouldn't be vanilla anymore. Like, if you needed to change the time of day, you could use blood magic.
Well, yeah, but for several reasons. No, I'm doing that with a command block. I'm currently in creative, and most of what I've set up is in creative because it's just for the event.
Yeah, fair enough. You had to get it done on a specific time, and it's not like you're gaining any resources from it, so.
No, oh no, not really. There's some interesting potions that aren't really potions and don't do anything, all sorts. There are certain things I have to spawn in with creative to get for some of this to work. So anyway,
Okay,
So
I am
last
almost
year,
done.
I do this on a Minecraft server every year.
Okay.
Last year it was on Nankers, which was a 1.13 server. And that was the first time we did quite so much with creative. But the thing is, all the commands that I was using on Nanker, pretty much none of them work in 1.10.2.
Nice.
Not that the commands don't exist to do it, but they've all changed.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually, over the last week, have been tearing out my hair on a couple of them, getting them to work. There is one that doesn't work that would work on 1.11 and later. With those, as I say, those fancy potions that I've used, the color should change, and it doesn't because that's a 1.11 feature.
Right. They've been redoing a lot of the system over the past few updates, and it's really nice. Also, it's not responding
Some
anymore,
bits
and
aren't.
it's just sitting here.
What was that?
My
It's
game is
not
just kind
loading.
of sitting here.
I closed your mouse. Really?
Hmm.
Oh, it's in the bake. Huh. That's kind of odd. That's going to be awkward. So yeah, most of the players actually can't get on this time.
Come on. Please don't make me have to launch this again.
Is it actually taking up CPU and stuff?
2%.
What does it say? Failed to start Minecraft.
This isn't actually the crash. This is me just looking at the log. Unable to
Yeah, no, I know
launch
that.
reflect invocation target exception. Ah, I didn't increase my
Memory limit.
Yep. You can see
It
that
might actually
here.
start quicker once you've done that as well.
Java lang out of memory error. GC overhead limit exceeded. I'm just gonna do a quick and dirty method of making it 6. I don't care. Just put a 6 at the beginning. You know, it was starting pretty fast, and then it like ground to a halt, and then it just completely gave up on life. That's kind of important when you first install a pack.
Yeah, I have my default set to 6, so
I don't. Does multi-MC have a global default?
yes.
I need to fix that. Aha!
Sits 144
Thank you.
megabytes.
I
And I
wanted to
also
make
have the
that one
minimum.
proper because I knew that it was gonna matter.
I also have the minimum set to 6144, so it doesn't actually have to work out the enlarging all the time.
Okay, fair enough. I had no idea that multi-MC had a default that I could set. Good to know that it does.
And then that gets. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter if you run a vanilla pack and you're giving it a bit more memory, does it?
It does and it doesn't. I've run into
Doesn't matter
problems
enough.
where it hitches really bad.
Yeah, it can do, but I mean, at least it'll start and you'll get going. I mean,
Yeah,
if
you'll
there's a
be able to
problem, you
start
can
and
go.
play for a little bit, and then next time you close it down, you'll be able to fix it.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, and it just ends up getting worse the longer you play.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll get in and you'll be able to fix whatever you needed to do right then.
Oh, we're almost there.
There are instances in which a completely vanilla version of the game will need 6 gigabytes if you're using a massively too big texture pack. That's a thing. Like there are 4K texture packs out there now, where each block is a completely 4K image. I don't know why people want that. If you have Optifine, then you use pretty big shaders, then that can increase your RAM requirements. So I still have to pay my phone bill.
Yeah, that's why it's easier just to be given a higher
Hi.
limit.
Yeah. Hey, we get music.
I don't. I can't hear the music, but hey. I got your stream muted. Yes. Yeah, I see Muv.